Good time zone. A happy birthday to all of those around the world. One more day of Honkai exploration and adventure. And complaining about the relic system. Seriously, it's been months. They did something. They did something to it. The game is wasting my time. It refuses to give me anything useful. Ever since like 3.0 or 3.1, this has been a thing. No matter how much I grind. I stopped in between this update and the previous one, but before that I was doing it all the time, and I did it yesterday, and it's just wasting my time. Nothing's happening. I had to synthesize some relics and waste the precious resin resource, which despite doing all events since day one, like, they don't give you a lot of resin, that's for sure. But I shouldn't have to do that just for like a standard HP percentage relic. The most basic relic you can get. The game refuses to give me one. It refuses to give me anything. Like, it's not a good sign when I'm selling every single relic I'm getting after spending all of my resources, like my energy pool. But bam. Really isn't a good sign. But I constructed some relics for Serval. She has her planar sphere and planar rope were still purple, and her sphere didn't have the right stats on it, so I constructed some golden ones, got her the HP plus 43.2% more HP, which surprisingly only puts her on par with everyone else pretty much. So, but hopefully that's enough. Actually, she has more HP than Firefly. That's crazy. And Acheron. Actually, so I guess maybe she's pretty good, actually. Hopefully she lasts longer now. Hopefully she doesn't get one shot pretty much. And then I went farming for more relics for Tribby because her boots are still not great and her chest is still purple. And like I said, the game just does not give me anything. And she still has purple spheres and rope, and I didn't farm for that yesterday, but I know it wouldn't have given me anything. The relic system's a mess. I don't know what they did. Something changed. I cannot believe nothing changed. Something changed. Where are we? Let's just go back to Amphorius. I had to do Divergent Universe. I needed to do my weekly for it anyway, but also I guess they updated Divergent Universe again, and they And this update, for some reason, deleted all the save files. I had to, like, redo a run so I could get a save file so I could use it to farm the, planar relics. But they added more of the Chrysos air, they have the day-night cycle mechanic, and during partway at different points through the run, you'll get a choice of different bonuses for day or night, and it's based on the different Chrysos airs. Previously, they've had Castoris, Mighty, I believe, Aglaya, and they had Highlands, Fagusa's Chrysos air. And they had Tribi. They added Finon, but they also added what is her name? They added the one for Talenton, and so I know her name now, except I don't remember it. Something with a P, or no, a C? No, it wasn't. Saridra, that's right, Saridra. Saridra. So her name was Saridra. And they have a picture. They also added Hyacine. Can I pull up a picture of this? No, they only have like a zoom in headshot. Which is useless. Well, I can't get a picture. But she looks pretty cool. She had like a scepter and like a crown and stuff. That was neat. Surprised to see. If I can get a picture, I'll try and get one at some point. The only other one we're missing is Georios. I don't know if they added Georios. I did not see them. I only ever got my run. Only ever had Saridra and Finon choices, pretty much. But I don't know the name of the Georios person. Oh, Sky Father, where's Elaine? Have you seen him? He's a priest in charge of the core flame caskets. I'm afraid he's trapped in the demigod council. The black tide is everywhere outside. If anyone can save him, it's you. Please, will you look for him? Okay. Thank you. May the Sky Father watch over you. Elaine. Have we met an Elaine? I don't think so. Let's do this puzzle over here. Leave me alone. So we need it on the blue. So we need to put it on the... We need it to fall onto the gold. Yeah, so I just do that. And then that. Well, I trapped myself. No, that was one off. How's that one off? Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that is one off. I miscounted. How do I... So I probably need to be on the other golden one, unless there's another path it's supposed to take. There's a blue up above. But I don't think that's too short still as well. The one I did works, but I'm trapped in there. Wow. I don't know any other way to do it, though. 3. Oh, I need to be down there. I don't know what I was thinking there. That worked. I think that works. So if I go over here... now I'm one short to get him onto the thing in time. So either I can get him onto the orange, but then I'm trapped and he kills me, or if I'm too slow to get to the blue, then he backs off. Strange. The difficulties of these puzzles are crazy and how they like go from extremely easy to very tricky. Yeah, I'm 2 moves behind if I do that. What if I do 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm still wow. I didn't change anything. Ugh. What am I missing? There's another golden button. But how do I get over there and still have it go on the other one? That's what I don't know. Wait, what did I do wrong there? I'm not sure. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, what? 1, 2. Time Zone Solzen. I am baffled by this one. This is in the top 2 hardest levels. One, two, three, 4. It drops down, goes over 1, drops down, goes over 1. And I'm still 1 off myself, because now I need it to move. I need to be there. That could have worked. That could have worked, except I don't have enough movement spots. But maybe that's close. That's the closest non-using the orange bridge at the top I've gone. I'm not sure again which one I'm supposed to use, but okay, that gives us 1 more. And I'm still short, even with the extra movement at the top. Come on. But if I do that same pattern, but I drop him on the orange, then he'd go here. I'd off. Never mind. Never mind. I don't. What? This one's crazy. Nothing works with the other golden switch. I don't see how I can be over there and also he be on the golden one. Yeah, that doesn't work. Like, the only one I can see getting over there doesn't work for the shadow. I have to come back to this one. Gonna spend all day there. Oh, it's still not working. Who are you? Are you Elaine? Elaine. Ah, yes, I am Priest Elaine. You're that guy, the Christos heir who inherited Ornyx's core flame by the Sky Father's grace. I just retrieved this core flame casket. Please open it. Forget that. Survival comes first. The Sky Father once granted us the core flame lingering's warmth, and when the black tide swallows the world, it will be the only thing that can give the children of humanity a brief respite. The ember is sealed inside one of these caskets. I want to run too, but if we find it, then we can save so many more lives. Opening the casket requires Ornyx's prayer. Lady Kindness is dead, and the elders and priests have scattered. You're the only one who can do it. If you help me, I'll give you something valuable. Whatever the priest left behind is all yours. Well, if there's a reward, you should have said so sooner. Now, no time to waste. Please, try opening the casket. Okay, so this is the quest for the new puzzle I introduced. Oh, that's the only one I have to do. I see what they mean by if you have the stop time thing, it's easier. Ah, this is... Oh, it's a book. How to prevent golden thread surveillance. In recent years, the Council of Elders' intentions have been exposed due to the golden thread's eavesdropping. It is imperative that we find effective countermeasures. Golden threads can perceive thoughts and extract information, but they are not omniscient, nor does knowing always equate to understanding. Gestures cover both hands with silk and inscribe messages onto each other's palms for silent exchange. Coded phrases layer true intentions beneath seemingly innocuous statements, ensuring only those within the circle can decipher them. For example, the place where we met 10 years ago is now filled with brooms. Severance. Compared to 1,000 years ago, the power of the golden threads appears to have waned. Recently, their tips have become increasingly frail and rigid, so much so that they can hardly be felt upon touch. Poisoning. With the weakening of the golden threads, their lesser nymphs are now easier to expel. A fumigation agent brewed from medicinal herbs can effectively drive away these unseen spies. Wooden shears. The powers of Amnestia and Circes do not conflict. Using branches from the grove, one may craft a wooden shear capable of cutting the golden thread before they're even aware of the act. Disruption. The usurper exercises the divine authority of Amnestia. Golden threads are drawn to beauty and repelled by ugliness. Sound. Melodic music can intoxicate the golden threads, while harsh noises can distort their perception. Our ancestors' practice of holding discussions in theaters was indeed a piece of ancient wisdom. Filth. Though effective, this method carries a strong stench and is rather undignified. Used with caution. The above secrets must be passed on discreetly and never be exposed, yet we cannot rule out the possibility that even as we write these very words, the golden threads have not spared us. After Elder Lycurgus taught the art of arcane seals to the Council of Elders, they have also been storing personal belongings in the core flame caskets, items they prefer to keep hidden from the outside world. This is likely one of them. What is the Ember? Unfortunately, only Lady Kindness and her inner circle of cleaners knows what's inside each core flame casket. There are a total of 320 registered core flame caskets. I've managed to eliminate most of them based on archival records. The Ember must all be in one of the remaining ones. Please unlock the next casket. I'll keep sorting through the records in the meantime. That was a real book.
Oh.
3 of them now? Oh my goodness, they really want to How does this work? Oh, they all need to be on that side. I see now. They all should turn together now, right? I like how they just don't tell you the chest is, like, over here.
Ah, you want this? Fine.
Ah, this is... Did we pull the jackpot? Sorry, I tend to get overexcited. This is like is Feast of the Covenant, an ancient mural of the era Chrysia that once hung in the temple pavilion. It depicts the foundation of the Marmoreal Palace during the signing of the Great City-State Alliance. It was once auctioned for millions of balanced coins. That's all. The accounting priest claimed it was stolen by the spirit thief. Bartolos, the god of accounting. Time is running out. Please, let's move on to the next one. Two of them. Okay, that worked. This was the one, right? Let me check. Oh, this is the atoning balm of the Sky Father. We claim that just a single drop of this into the bonfire in Titan Cliff will atone all your sins, and the Sky Father will forgive you and grant you passage to the next era Chrysia in the Apocalypse. Embarrassing as it is the one of our main sources of income. Why even bother keeping this in the core flame? Every second people in the Holy City are dying. There is no time. Please open the next one.
You want this?
Wow, this is... Fragment Scroll of the Cleaner's Registry, number 7. 6th generation Olivia Architect Officer scratched out. Served as the Architect Officer of Akama, overseeing the restoration of Memorial Palace. Cleared sections of the collapsed underground chambers, connecting various strongholds through tunnels, passed away peacefully in sleep. Essence has been extracted, awaiting a suitable successor. Oh, these are the cleaner people that they transfer their bodies. Okay. 17th generation Livia Brewmaster, stationed at the Memorial Palace, occasionally working at the Hero's Bathhouse, responsible for gathering intelligence in the Chrysos air. When receiving the ambrosia, tapping the cup wall 3 times signals for intelligence to be discreetly attached to the bottom of the plate with the next serving. Number 23, 41st generation Bergoni Scholar of Helcolithism. Infiltrated the Helcolithism school to steal research findings in pursuit of improving the inheritance ritual. Fatally injured by a hammer throw during a discus competition. Did not survive. Essence has been extracted, awaiting suitable successor. 42nd generation Coroni. Guard captain, stationed at Memorial Market, responsible for granting passage privileges and responding to operations when necessary. Killed in a Nikador faction ambush, fatally wounded while escorting refugees. Did not survive. A sharply written note annotation. Every generation, every single one ends like this. Before acting on impulse, remember why you inherited this title. Is this the kind of death befitting a cleaner? Essence has been extracted, but is temporarily sealed. Successor selection is postponed. So the only one not dead of these ones is Livia. Is Livia a person we can see? They worked at the bathhouse. I don't recognize their name, but I'm curious. That'd be pretty cool if they're like secret cleaner the whole time. Ah, this is something big. I know. I almost ended up like them once. Wait, what? Are you a cleaner too? No need to be on edge. A chaplain assigned me to oversee these core flame caskets, so I know a few secrets. Even Lady Kindness extended me an invitation. Honestly, a seat at the Council of Elders is indeed a tempting offer. But becoming a cleaner means inheriting vast knowledge and memories at the cost of your own. I became a priest so I wouldn't have to fight on the battlefield. This is just too much for me. I have sorted through another batch of the caskets. Still 72 more to go. Darn it, how long is this going to take? But hey, are you okay? Oh, no, it's fine. I'm fine. Please, keep going. Open the next casket. Huh. Wait, didn't mean to do that. Targeting in this game can be annoying. Not just with this puzzle, but like... I have such a hard time targeting enemies in Divergent Universe to like... choose the... when there's like groups of enemies, I'm trying to target the one that's I know is weak to my character. And for some reason, no matter which way I face, it just like wants to target the wrong enemy. It's very annoying. Hey, you're that guy, right? The caskets. I need to keep opening them. Wait, this is an exam paper. No, a scripture. No, that can't be right. You okay? Don't worry, I actually feel much better now. I remember now, this is the Oracles of Kevli. Every priest serving in the Sky Father must swear their devotion to them before baptism. When I graduated from Nodism in the Grove, everyone assumed I'd become an engineer, but on the day I was supposed to enlist, I swore an oath instead. I became a priest. I'm sorry, Mr. Apuleius. I was scared of the black tide, scared of death, but now, just like you, my time has come, at least for today. At least this time. I've gone through all the records, but I still can't remember, I still can't find the right casket. We're running out of time. I really am as useless as just like before. We don't have time for this. Focus! Oh, thank you, you're right. I don't want to give up yet. If you're willing to keep going, I'll summon another casket, please. I'm counting on you.
This thing? What I've got is leagues beyond.
Did I get that other chest? Did it disappear on me? Ah, whatever. What am I? I am... The priest touches his face in disbelief, and suddenly he calms, as if accepting some unknown reality. I am Elaine. Dude, are you actually a cleaner? No need to check, this isn't the right casket. I remember where the ember is now. The core flame casket holding the ember is sealed behind 3 layers of arcane seals. This is the final step. I know you can do it. The first layer is down. Next one will only get more complex. Stay sharp.
Oh.
Use Ornyx's power to break the final seal. Oh, this one is a bit complex.
This thing? What I've got is leagues beyond.
The seal unravels, fading away as what lies within slowly appears. A slow single ember drifts down, landing gently in his palm. never thought I'd live to touch the Skyfather's core flame. Ah, no dramatic reactions this time? Ah, so that's the kind of person I was, huh? It doesn't really matter anymore. Please, take the Emperor to Dawncloud. Let it protect those who still remain. You aren't coming with? Well, because my time is almost up. Only Lady Kindness and the Cleaner knew which casket held the Ember. So before you arrived, I used a sealed relic to perform the Cleaner's ritual myself. The ritual was rushed, incomplete. My memories are breaking apart, like waves washing over the shore, erasing everything in their path, but in the end, at least, gave me the answer. Wow, that's... No? You're a hero. Aeronova is almost complete. I once lived with hope that too, but when a black tide came, when I watched it consume my friends and heard their screams, I won't lie, I was afraid. Afraid of the pain in that final moment, afraid of the endless dark that follows, even with some promised salvation beyond. Forgive me, these are just the ramblings of a coward at death's door. If the world is reshaped through the hero's eyes, then what about those of us who were never seen? Will we have a place in the next life? And Exagrius proved it's possible. Believe in him. Ah, well, I'll take your word for it. Maybe we'll meet again, beyond the western winds, in a world of light, free of pain. Thank you. I hope you helped me do something I can be proud of. Even if this is the end of my journey, I have no regrets. All right. Not for them here, eh? Okay.
Where's their special contingency plan for disasters?
The Ember, paid with Elaine's life, melts soundlessly into the light, vanishing in an instant, and yet, was it just imagination, or did a warm breeze brush against your cheek? Let's hope it was worth it. Fleeting life of flame. Well, that's all them.
Where can we run to?
The great Zagreus' texts have no answer. Do not fear. This is but the prologue of the final chapter.
We talked to a Yakus in the real world, right? Hey, hero, I have a question. What do you plan to do in the next world? No time to think about that. Well, maybe I may be overstepping, but the Fate Titans are ahead, and we should always look forward. When we get to the new world, the first thing I'm gonna do is find Professor Anaxagoras and beg him to take me as a disciple again. If he agrees, I'll be a student of a Titan. Ha! Finding a job after that would be smooth sailing. I also want to meet some old friends. Exactly. Those of us here have already decided to welcome the new world with a smile. That way, we won't be mocked by those who left before us. Thank you, hero. I've heard that we owe our lives to you. Maybe I'm being a busybody, but if you can't hold on anymore, don't force yourself. We're always here if you need someone to talk to. I think you might have important matters to attend. I won't take up more of your time. Please take care. And we meet again in the new world. Alright, so we've got another puzzle. Maybe this one's easier. significantly easier. I don't know. The difficulty curve on these things, all over the place. The curve is not a curve, it's more like a loop-de-loop. And we've got a fight over here.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Bartolos just stole the elite fight. Did not see that coming. Been very surprised by Bartolos recently. Haha, noble friend, Lord of Lord Bartolos. I am not Lord Bartolos, yet I know of thy special standing in his affections. The monster guarding the chest have been dealt with. Enjoy the spoils. Lord Bartolos once warned us. A mysterious being from beyond, known as the Developers, governs our fate. But unlike Titans, these developers don't safeguard realms or perform good deeds. They merely orchestrate our harassment of guests and corrupt good intentions into cruel jokes. Your character setting okay? I am Lord Bartolos' book collection. The pointless knowledge it accumulates through ages. A grotesque gallstone in its belly, that is to say. My character setting is deeply flawed. A genuine bug. Destiny flows like tides, rising with the winds. The path of fate is broken. This work now complete. Not have to do that fight. Take it. Oh, there are more puzzles. There's the hand of Zagreus and a bunch of nymphs to grab over here. Wonder if this one says anything. Nope. So there's one more spirit thief, which at this point could be literally anything. Bartolos could steal literally anything from us. Where is the hand of Zagreus? Is it? Oh, it's down there. That was close. The arc under my feet suddenly turned into a blue phantom and I almost tumbled off the cliff. One can see it, but can't touch it. Even flying through it feels like nothing special. What a strange thing. You found me, Tweet. Warrior, congratulations on defeating the many-eyed blind one, Tweet. I should return and report this joyous news, Tweet. I think that's the second time they made a joke about it being origami. Just to say, why did they do it twice? These shields are all spinning. I don't know if they're for something, but I feel like they are. Why else would there be a bunch of spinning shields? Although I've broken quite a fair amount of them. Oh, so this is it, the end of the world. To prove I could swim against the current, I spent my whole life struggling in this tiny waterfall. Now I wonder how many flowers I've missed and how much nectar I've overlooked. A lifetime spent fighting the current, was it really worth it? Interesting message. I don't think there's any more shields, so... There's one more nymph out there somewhere, and there's one more spirit thief out there somewhere. Which is interesting. I'm not sure what the spirit thief would be. We learned last time that one of the alignments was a spirit thief, so maybe it's one of these alignments. Worth a try. Wrong button. Wanted to switch characters.
Turn it up. You can fight it or rock with it.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Countless as ever. Expand your thinking. Watch a crow.
Step up, let's see it.
Keep up.
Never seen perfection before?
It's coming. Are you the best way? Let me go. Song ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it. Turn it up.
That's what you got?
Open sesame.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy.
It's the same one from the original. That's why I checked. Aquila's enlightenment once stood here, but now only vulgar nonsense remains. Hello there. I'm Bartolos's projection, and I'm feeling quite melancholic. Bartolos pilfered this one before. Really? Yeah, too bad I don't have those memories. I'm just an empty shell created by Bartolos, probably lasting only on this one day. I was created for one purpose, to wait here for you. Ah, what a heavy obligation. What a self-important inheritance. Old Bartolos has new friends, but you are most precious to it. May the coin of whimsy ensure you meet again after Era Nova. Great. I didn't even get anything for that one. So there's one more nymph out there now. Could be anywhere. Oh wait, I know where it is. I remember now. It's riding on the the pig thing. I remember seeing it and saying, I'll come back for that. Right on time. How rude. Yeah, at such a critical moment even, you disregarded knightly etiquette and ambushed my beloved steed. What doesn't matter? I shall uphold my master's will and fight against the forces of fiendlings to the very end. Game guest, there are no more nymphs. But here, an extra scapegoat has appeared to drop by if you got time. Yeah, so maybe they'll give me a pattern for that scapegoat. And then they want you to get more patterns from people online. Like they did for that one, prophecy tablets. Lift your head, straighten your back, and don't look no downcast. If the black tide really frightens you, I suggest you don't let anyone see it. I don't even know how to write the word fear. Well, maybe in the last bit of time you could learn how to recognize some characters. But since you still have the energy to joke, it seems like you're indeed unafraid to face in danger. Fear is the breeding ground for darkness. I can provide temporary relief, but if unchecked, one day it will tighten a grip on your throat and tear out our blood-curdling pleas. So, even if dawn has passed, even if our mission may no longer have meaning, as long as we continue, we can prove we haven't surrendered to fate. If you find any nymphs, please bring them back. I found them all. A fine achievement, honored guest. Now I will begin unraveling one of the many prophecies. Turns into a cocoon and all of that. All that good stuff. The flame chase journey treads on nothingness rather, but those who seek aid from the sky may glimpse a path in the void. A strange prophecy, hard to say if it's a good omen or not. Perhaps you should examine this gold weaver more closely, esteemed guest. Mayhaps I should. Oh yeah, I forgot I have bubbles I can walk around with now. The fire seeker stands upon nothing, but if they call upon the heavens, even emptiness may reveal a path. Do not walk that path alone. So, 3 to the left is the first path. Great. You could probably brute force it. Or just not even brute force it, like draw it yourself, which I guess is still brute forcing. Akama still has 2 nymphs I have to find, and the fortress place definitely still have a bunch of nymphs, I'm sure. 3 nymphs. The other fortress place that they don't even have you go to, that just exists, has all the nymphs probably. So we're back at this one. This golden scapegoat. I guess the only thing you couldn't brute force about that one is if there are switches. You could hear stepping on one, but you wouldn't know where it's actually what is actually opening that's a switch. So I guess that's the only thing you couldn't figure out. I don't think the left golden switch can be used. but I don't. So it has to be the right one, but the right one gets you trapped. It's crazy thing. And I don't think I can use the blue one. I think that's a red herring as well. The only one that works is the right one, but the right one gets me trapped. Yeah, the only two that actually work are to either have it drop on the golden or drop on the blue. But the blue is impossible for me to get there in time. And the golden I get trapped on and killed. So I don't. What am I missing? I'm missing something very big. Yeah, this is the only other path. So if I can do this. Unless it's just like a me thing. Like I'm missing some point of movement here. No, I can't be. Like that's as quick as I can get, and then I'm one off of step. Out of sync. We need to be in sync. Let me see if it's a movement of me. So if I move one over to the right, I follow him. He'll move one over to the right. Then we move left, left, and then I move down, he moves left. I'm one off. If I move left and he moves right, then I move down, he moves left. Then I move right, he moves left one, and we're one off still. If I go to the golden now, he's gonna follow me as well. Unless that golden is not that I don't, maybe that's, maybe I want to be on the golden and have him standing there so that he doesn't fall. And it's actually, I want him to move. Hold on. Maybe that's it. If I go one to the right where I'm standing now, and then back over to the blue. That's 7 moves, but doesn't work because he needs to be a whole floor down. No, I don't think there's that's a viable path. I don't think it works in any way. Is this the longest I've been stumped on a puzzle ever? I know there was that one golden from the previous update that was pretty difficult, but I think this one is taking the cake. There's only one viable path, and it's not viable, but I can see. There's one, maybe two. Technically, the blue one could work if I could get down there, but I can't. So there's only two viable paths, and neither of them work. And every other path is too short. Wait, hold on. Is that even... No, that is... Like, maybe I was not even doing it right at all the whole time, but I think I am still. I think I am. Yeah, getting over there doesn't work at all. And that, but the other one I get trapped in. Oh my goodness. I know it sucks because I know the reward for this is useless. Like 5 stellar jade and nothing like a relic I'm never gonna use. Ugh. I gotta do it. What if it was just unbeatable the whole time? It's hard because you can't really experiment. You have to do it before, right? I can't be like, I'm just gonna move around the map and like try and make something because eventually you're gonna spawn the guy. So I can't really just move around myself. I have to do it in my head, right? Which hasn't been too much of a problem before, but for this one, I'd maybe like to move around a bit. I guess I can do it after now. I can do it now, I guess. So like, Well, he's in the way, but... If only there was a way to, like, have him stand still for a turn, you know? But that, we'd be short then, I guess, but it would be nice. Because if I could be here right at the start, and he could fall down, I could step off, and then he'd be there, it'd work. But I can't get there in time. And I can't get to the blue one in time. But if I could do either of those two, it would work. I'd be out of his way. The blue one's risky because if I'm here and he falls down, I might be... I guess he'd be one above me if I step here, so I would be... Yeah, it'd be close, but it'd still work. Oops. But I'm out of sync on that one. I'm one off, and then the golden one, I'm severely off. The left gold one. Yeah, the other ladder just doesn't work because he has to go down this path. I have to do this. Like, that path is the only one that sets him up to do exactly to end up on the blue switch. So I'm nowhere near the other ladder, the leftmost ladder. I'm nowhere near that. And there's nothing I can do to set him up, as far as I can tell, for him to do the same thing while I end up over there. So I have to do this. I mean, he's gonna fall on me. And this is the other one, where it's just like, I'm one off again, right? Like, the blue one also works as a path, but I'm one off every time. Because I need to be here when he's on the blue thing, and then it would work out. And then I'd get off, he'd fall down, he'd come over there. Actually, that didn't work out. Well, because he didn't fall, that's why. If he fell, it would have worked out. Okay, well, I'm going... Go do other things again, and come back to that. Fortress of Dome, I think everything's done in Fortress. There are a few more treasure chests. That's... I think otherwise puzzle-wise, I think like all the puzzles are done. I think all the side quests are done. We can talk to all the extra people though.
Need something? If not, then I'll be leaving.
Are you a person? You're Ekian. Is Ekian... I think Ekian's dead. Yeah, Ekian died. He died right before our eyes, actually. Let's find out who he was. Iritas, 300,000 balance coins. Agina, 7.5 million balance coins. Paulus, 2 million balance coins. How about me? Do you owe me money too? Hey, don't distract me while I'm checking my accounts. You, wait a minute. I know you. You're Goliath's esteemed guest, aren't you? I'm not mistaken, am I? I've got a good impression of you, so if you ever find yourself short on cash, young man, feel free to come and to me for help. Given your status, I won't even charge interest. Are you running a charity? Charity? Far from it. Not everyone gets this kind of privilege. Let me put it this way. I'm what people refer to as nouveau riche. Everyone who made it big from the ground up. The old geezers on the Dawn Cloud look down on me, and I don't think much of them either. But I still have to establish myself here. You get what I mean? That's why I enjoy talking to young, capable people like you. Think of my help as an investment. I trust my instincts. Here, consider this little gesture a token of friendship. What do you say? Want to keep chatting? Sure. Of course, ask me anything you want. What kind of business are you in? Oh, that's no secret. I made my fortune outside Arkema in the Black Tide. When refugees needed drumises to haul their belongings, I provided drumises. When they required food and warmth, I offered tents and supplies. I provide all kinds of aid, just not for free. A lot of people look down on this kind of work, calling it unscrupulous. But let me be blunt, without me, who else could help them? And without charging, who could sustain this kind of assistance? Of course, I got plenty of criticism. People want me to save lives with a pure heart, free of ambition. This place, Dawn Cloud, is full of self-righteous types who sit comfortably while judging others. So I came up with a solution. If those moralistic types want me to provide aid for free, they can pay for it themselves. I'll waive all fees for the refugees. Care to guess how many of them actually step up to fund it? Yeah. You mentioned old-timers look down on you? Well, let me tell you something. Some of these elders and aristocrats only hold their positions because of their ancestors' luck. They were born with a silver spoon in their mouths. These days, though, let's not even talk about the foreigners who fled here with barely anything to their name. Even among the local aristocrats, many of these are just keeping up appearances. I've got a ledger full of these fools who borrowed money from me. They may look down on me, but they still come groveling to this nouveau riche when they need cash. Sure, I'd lend it to them, because I also need something from them. They despise me, and I despise them. It doesn't change the fact that we're tied together by mutual interests. but you still lend them money. Let me put it this way, some money I know they won't be able to pay back, but I still lend it to them. Do you know why? Because their word actually makes a difference, and that's what I want. To me, Arkhama's administration, whether it's the Council of Elders or the Crassos heirs, is just an empty shell. Every year, so much tax money is wasted with little to show for it. The bureaucrats can't hold a candle to us merchants when it comes to efficiency. If Arkham wants progress, it needs a better, more practical system of governance. I love to spearhead that charge, or change, but alas, I'm just a civilian. They have power and I have money. Surely you can see where this is going. You know, you'd probably... There's this company. You'd probably do pretty well there. Corporation? What corporation? I'm my own boss. My ambition is to create an administration independent of Arkhama's rulers, one that dismantles the bureaucracy, slashes excessive regulations, and cuts wasteful spending. It's time to send those antiquated officials packing from Dawncloud. Alright. Whatever you do, in 3 days' time, do not be in Dawncloud. They'll thank me later. Until next time, young man. Speaking of which, I've got some ledges waiting for me. But then there is Thespis, which we might have talked to. Maybe. Possibly. And then there's the weird girl, who I may also maybe talk to. And then I think that's it. I don't know where Thespis is. He's somewhere around here. Are you Thespis? You are. Oh, esteemed guest, please wait a moment. You're not a native Arkama, are you? No. Actually, I'm an Outworlder too. Well, let me introduce myself. I'm Thespis Milanopoulos, a playwright from Milios. I've been away from my homeland for a long time, that my memories of it have started to blur, merging with my impressions of Arkham. I need a landmark to keep them distinct. Look at that colossal Kefali, who gazes down at us silently, and its imposing presence is uniquely profound here on Dawncloud. When my homeland fell, I was touring Arkham. Left without a home, I lived here ever since. Now, I have spent more years in Arkham than I ever did in Milios. I'm sorry, but what was your homeland like? Sound of whistles stretching for miles? What is that a reference to? I'm not sure. That was an express traveling between the stars. I'm not sure I understand, but I'll take that you see the stars as your homeland. I often ask the Outworlders here in Arkham about their homelands. Though their descriptions vary, there's a common melody to them, as if all homelands share a single origin. It's an invisible city, one that serves as the eternal resting place for our souls. My greatest wish in life is to create a timeless play inspired by my homeland. Sorry to take up so much of your time. Please accept this small token. Of course, if you're a fan of theater, we may talk more. Of course I enjoy a casual conversation. Whether it's about homeland, theater, or the present moment, let's see where our thoughts take us. So you're writing a play inspired by your homeland? Yes, but it's both my homeland and not my homeland. It's a homeland shared by countless others. Imagine a floating city above the clouds, structured like a dried bath sponge. Wherever people live, that part of the city absorbs water and swells. The water represents the desires and memories of its citizens. Because of this, many fundamentally different cities appear in the clouds under the same name. It's the holy city for believers, the fashion capital for trendsetters, a library for scholars, a barracks for warriors. Over time, the name of the city gained so many meanings that people stopped using it altogether. Instead, they simply called it the city. However, there's something strange about this city. Everyone from neighbors to passers-by feels uneasy about the parts of the city they cannot see. For example, believers fear that scholars' research will strip the city of its mystery. Scholars worry that warriors' adventures bring too many enemies to the city. Warriors resent trendsetters for their decadence, while trendsetters despise believers for their complacency. These citizens complain about everything, yet they all agree on one thing. Only Thanatos, treats them all fairly. Well, that's what the city looks like as a stage for my tragic play. I completely understand. Wonderful. I was a bit worried that the audience might not understand at first. It's kind of simple sociology, to be honest. I've decided to name this city Milios, a tribute to my homeland, destroyed in the Black Tide. Would you mind sharing your experiences? My experiences, huh? Where should I begin? As you can see, I'm a native of Milios, not Akama, but the reason I settled here might be quite different from most outsiders. It happened many years ago. Back then, I thought I was a rising star. A few actor friends and I, driven by a shared ambition, scrapped together enough money to embark on a grand tour around the world. Akama was our fourth stop. It was here that our performances finally received genuine applause. Encouraged, we decided to stay a little longer, hoping to gain more experience and earn a bit of wealth. Though, honestly, the main reason was that we were broke. We had no choice but to stay and make enough money to afford our journey home. Little did we know that decision saved our lives. Just 2 months later, Milios was consumed by the Black Tide. They say no one survived. And so my homeland became my eternal spiritual sanctuary. Can you really make money in theater? Huh, that's a good one. Yes, money is the foundation of everything. Nobody remembers a play that leads to bankruptcy. But just like the finest ingredients only need the simplest seasoning, when it comes to making money through art, the most crucial thing is to become your own audience. You mean if you like it, it'll sell? You could put it that way. Sometimes there's an inherent conflict between the market and the act of creation itself. Let me give you an example. Imagine a playwright known for romantic dramas. In this age consumed by the Black Tide, many audiences have lost interest in love stories. For this playwright, the real challenge isn't just writing. They must understand why people have turned away from romance. If they can't figure that out, even if they produce a masterpiece in the purest artistic sense, it'll likely go underappreciated, or worse, unnoticed. Every work of art is just a ripple in the tide of its time. Those who strive to escape their era, the so-called true artists, often find it hard to sustain themselves through their creations. Do you have any particular creative philosophy? Philosophy? I've written plenty of plays, but I wouldn't say I have anything grand enough to be called a philosophy. Write with genuine emotions, that's something kids learn from their first reading lessons. Serve societal reality with your work. Honestly, if you don't, you can't make a living in this field. As for debates like tragedy is deeper than comedy or comedy is more constructive than tragedy, I don't really care. I'm open to different types of story structures. If there's one kind of story I absolutely refuse to write, it's the kind that fails to move me, no matter what I do. People often say that deeply understanding a character's life and emotions is an actor's preparation. For a playwright, it is even more essential. Feel free to come back if you want to talk. Take care. He gave me a steak. Crazy. Okay. Diogena. Mr. Lygus is always like this. The moment he loses interest in something, he completely ignores it anyway. If you have more trophies, feel free to hand them over to me. Oh, she's the trophy person. Forgot about her. I thought I talked to her at some point. Oh, you gathered more than 7. Perfect. Let me add another to the display. Totally forgot that.
Will you be there in person for the next tournament?
That's what she does. She vanished. Where did she go? My goodness. Okay, well.
Will you be there in person for the next
Unless she's
tournament?
over in the other place now? Like, put him up over in this room as well? Doesn't look like it. Well, okay. Crazy that she just disappeared like that. We do have this quest, actually. Wild. Wild that she just vanished. Well, okay. I guess I'll go talk to her in the future, though.
Where can we run to?
What about the Council of Elders?
The world is birthing itself, and the Chrysos heirs are its midwives.
That's a crazy thing to say. When we wish to rise, look upward. For those who look down, do so because they've already risen above. Nothing important, just reflecting on the fallen. Avilius left to rescue his buddies, those Thanatos worshippers, so I'm the only one here. That's a boy's as tough as they come. This chaos won't be his end. What are you doing here? Contemplating, tell me, have you ever wondered how many times Aranova has actually happened? Dozens, millions? Perfect, you've fallen right into my trap. Because my true answer is countless times. What? What I'm saying is, if Aranova can arrive without tremendous struggle, then perhaps it's simply an inherent part of our world's cycle. Might arrive on schedule, whether we actively fight for it or passively accept our fate. Of course, the difference in casualties would be enormous, but these paths aren't remotely comparable. But I can't help but speculate, what if Emphorius is fundamentally a world of cycles? In these endless cycles, perhaps mortals eventually become titans, titans become mortals, and everyone experiences everyone else's journey. And somewhere in this endless cycle, I might live as you and you as me. Why do you just know how this game works? That's crazy. Yeah, you and Avilius have the same reaction.
The world is birthing itself, and the Chrysos heirs
Reminds
are
me
its
about the
midwives.
golden scapegoat. The ebony tide, leaving nameless watcher on the rocks, pure water of truth, water of death, thus it remains unnamed. Those who don't drink this water will die of thirst in its mist. Those who drink will lose their very names. In this water that mirrors no face, all the world's countenances reside. It certainly feels like a metaphor for Aranova. Didn't Mr. Lygus say as much? Those verses are where we uncovered might be answers revealed before we understood the questions, which means it's both full of lies and full of truth. I suppose we'll just have to wait and see.
The world is birthing itself, and the
Do you believe in
Chrysos heirs-
Aranova? That depends on what you mean by believe. Are we guaranteed a better world and improved lives? Not necessarily. Are the souls of Amphorians immortals? Quite possibly. I forgot she was the golden scapegoat researcher person.
We shall face Thanatos together.
At least I didn't miss it this time.
Where can we run to?
SPS doesn't want to talk to us. Carefully answer cries of your people. Why have you left us in darkness? I have offered, prayed day and night. Where are you now? Another lost pilgrim? No. Another forsaken soul cast aside like me. You seem agitated. All right. What could possibly be wrong? I've only been abandoned by the Titan I've devoted my entire life to. The irony, those faithful followers risking their lives to pull me from beneath the fallen statue shouting, "Save the High Priest!" How absurd. If Kefli truly held divine power, why would mortal hands be needed to save me? Kefli, why have you deserted us? How can you stay silent?
Why have you forsaken us? Why do you stand by and do nothing?
What are your plans now? Plans? What plans are we left for these old bones? I wish I could simply walk away, but the faithful saved me from the temple. I cannot abandon them as Kefli abandoned us. If they wish to continue their prayers, I'll perform the rituals. As for responses, these followers need my comfort as well. For now, this is our only course. What really happened to Kefli? When the calamity struck, I prayed to Kefli, offering my most precious collections as sacrifices, but all I got in return was a crumbling statue in silence. The followers risked their lives to rescue me, shouting, "Save the High Priest!" How absurd. What's the point of saving a priest who can't even get his god to answer? Silent. Since then, neither I nor my fellow priests, nor any followers, have heard anything from them. What does this mean? Have they abandoned us? Or has something happened to them? I simply don't know. Those who maintain their faith in Kefli, they insist that this is just a test, that Kefli never left such unwavering belief. And I had the audacity to mock their innocence. There was a time when I preached before the Council of Elders about ritual power, demanding others follow my guidance. Now all I have are ruins and endless questions. Go, just as Kefli abandoned us all. If you ever get a response from the Titan, tell them this. Chirones still waits for their answer. We deserve an explanation. Alright, that's everyone. Oh yes, this is the broken zone. Look for relevant memories nearby. This? Oh, it's Hyacinth. The Sky Fortress has crumbled. The molten gold is spilled across the ruins, spreading like webs. Hyacinth struggles through the collapsing eye of twilight, finally arriving at the broken celestial mural. Lady Seliosi told me that at the end of the authority of the sky had infused with Akula's divine body, and both were molten into the celestial mural. Time is of the essence. There is no time to slowly extract Sky's authority. The quickest way is to insert myself into the mural, merge with Aquila, and support the sky. It's almost like the legendary tale of the sky heroes, passed down through generations in the Twilight Courtyard, are coming through me. It might sound painful, but in the end I will surely be smiling even as a carving in the mural, because I can heal the sky. So she came back here after completing the trial, I guess. That was not the memory, I guess, though. Maybe this is the memory. Mother, you once said winter, rain, and sunlight, they were all the same. Only when they come together does the sky become flawless and radiant. Pendant quivers slightly, leading you further down. Okay, that is the memory, yes. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, I don't have to use all of them. Okay. I have to do this again? Dude, what about the second path that we made? Is that gonna be like next, I guess? Oh, we're going down. Oh. Huh. We're going real far down. We went really far down. The suspended platform are so slow at this rate, I'm gonna be late, Crick. I told you, off-peak rides only. Limited stops for designated floors. Stop pressing every single button. It's a really long road with no stops in between it. How does that work? Surely it would need more supportive structure.
Take it and amuse yourself.
Never cease, never cease. Pride, hatred, pain, never cease, never cease. End, endless pride, hatred, pain, never cease. Let me see once more, let me see. Endless, never ending, never stopping, never ceasing, never satisfied, never ending. What Aquila said in the Enlightenment has been completely distorted. Travelers passing by always remind me that I've mixed up my directions, walking an inverted path. But in a world where there's so much more than meets the eye, how would you know that you're not the one living in an inverted world? Wow.
Oh, you want this?
Who can truly say?
Fine. Take it and amuse yourself.
Oh, Yanis' steed. I don't know, is that Fugusa?
Pretty underwhelming.
Wonder how I get to down there.
Who came up with this? Seriously, go rewrite it. Take a look.
Oh, we're gonna have to fight these
Pure
guys.
genius in action.
Pretty good crowd today.
It's coming! I feel that flame! Let me go!
Turn it up.
That's all you got? Nice like a good brew. Full-bodied and sweet. My friends, indulge yourselves! It ain't over.
Open sesame.
Underestimating Asokasti, you excuse!
Keep up. You can fight it or rock with it.
In the mood for another beating?
I don't have time for games.
That's it.
Ow.
Turn it up.
Step up, let's see ya.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy.
Dervahl still takes a lot of damage.
Toward tomorrow! Onward!
Oh, you want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself.
How does one get... Wow, that thing has gravity. That thing has a lot of gravity. Wow. That's crazy. How is one supposed to shoot that exactly? Try Yukong again. Only use she has. No, that's too low still. Curious. Well, that wasn't quite what I wanted. we go. Father, you once said the faint light symbolizes healing and reconciliation, but if a healer can't heal themselves, where else can they turn? The pendant quivers slightly, leading you further down.
Who came up with this? Seriously, go rewrite it.
A bug's life is full of crossroads. When faced with a bustling avenue and a secluded path, which should one take? I've pondered this question time and time again. And yet, after all my travels, I've never once encountered a fork in the road. Could it be that a bug's fate was never ours to choose? This another, like... Okay. Another Yanis steed. Fascinating. No doubt you recognize this massive wooden prop from the stories. Its head held high with a belly so big it could fit several people. Every detail matches what you know. So why is it here? Could there be some connection between the wooden horse and Aquila? Heh. To uncover the truth, there's only one way. Enter the horse's stomach. With a thud, you slide into the wooden container. Inside is much bigger than it looked from the outside, though it's in a bad shape with scratches and gnaw marks everywhere. Who is eating it? Who is trying to eat the Yanis' steed? Silence. There's nothing but emptiness. As you look around, you notice a glowing button sticking out of only part of the inner wall still intact. The inscription reads, "Home." Reach out and touch the inscription. That's now that's big brain right there. And it leads to a book. Amazing. And now I can shoot that, for what it's worth. Press the button. What happens if I press the button, though? Nothing changes anymore. Okay. Let's just go here. You won't crack. So this is another multiplayer. Unless you check the guides on the webs. Cool. I'm not sure how I feel about those, to be honest. I stepped outside, and the first thing that happens, a brick falls on my head. Just my luck. But then again, why me? Of all the bugs around, why did it have to hit me? This must be my master's trial. place is still actively collapsing. Probably not safe to be here. What if a brick falls on our head? That would be bad. It could kill us. What are we investigating? Just the golden lava? Okay. Yeah, I swore to my master that after just one more quint of rest, I would go and investigate the secrets of a many-eyed blind one. And suddenly a lightning flash, striking the stone pillar right in front of me. Seems my master has quite the temper. Spinning ones, you always gotta break the spinning ones. Usually there's an achievement or something.
Oh, you want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself. Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Can't stop the rock. Here to crash the party? Turn it up.
It's coming. I feel that flame. Let me go.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Oh.
Time to mix things up.
Ready
I
to
guess I
jam.
know I didn't need to use my skill there because you can use ultimate.
Indulge
Oh well.
yourselves.
Never seen perfection before? Expand your thinking.
Song's for you. Keep up.
Watch closely.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Why do they always attack Servo?
Endless mess.
Why does she have aggro? She's not a tank.
I don't have time for games. Open sesame.
Does second position have more aggro or something? Does the AI know
expected to
that,
find this
like,
here.
the AI consider, and perhaps rightfully so, that she's weaker or something? The boundary between dawn and dusk fades, and this vow will live on in the name of Twilight Courtyard, so is it enough, right? I really just want to see you both again. The figure falls silent, and the pendant in your hand sinks into slumber, leading you toward the bottom of the sky.
Oh, you want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself.
Another golden scapegoat, even though I don't think there's any more we can turn in, but we keep getting them. The items from them. Let's see, is this one gonna be easier than the other? We need a blue. We need it on the blue so that we can fall down. 7 moves. Lo and behold, it's significantly easier. Completely straightforward. It makes me wonder if I'm overthinking it. Cease your advance, vile and flawed mammals, vile and flawed. Cease your advance, vile and flawed mammals. Cease your advance, vile and flawed. Cease your advance, vile and flawed mammals. Cease your advance, cease, vile and flawed. Vile and flawed, vile and flawed, vile and flawed mammals. Oh, another book.
Dear Celiosi.
Oh, it's a Trisha one. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that other one I found was the last one in the collection.
Are you okay? We haven't heard from you in so long.
Oh, is this the one I already read during the main story? Does it have have we been backtracking?
We think we understand why you haven't replied, but we still wanted to leave these words here, just in case you see them, you know? We are afraid this might be the last letter we ever write to you. Olenus has sunk into an endless night, with dreadful right now. I'm doing everything at maintaining the sentry, yet we have to get dear Celiosi. We are so tired missing you.
Yep, so that's the same thing. Okay. Yeah, we're backtracking.
Oh.
Bring the pendant to the bottom of the bastion. The vortex of the heart of the furnace emits a fearsome glow where the blood of the titan boils. You cautiously stand at the edge, feeling its heat beat against your cheeks. Perhaps this is the destiny of the Chrysos heir, to return to the starlit flames and be reborn anew. Toss back. This is it now, just place the pendant into the pool. Welcome home, Memoria. This time, we won't be separated again. You snap out of your confusion and the prismatic barrier melts away. Somehow Hyacinth has cloaked you with her power. The lingering sensation of Ornyx's prayer still clings to you. That recent experience perhaps was just a fleeting memory. May she find peace with her regrets. Yeah. Even with wings scattered, the smiles of the Earth's creatures make you stop and look. And the places where sky denizens belong remains that same blue expanse. Thank you, everyone. The voice fades away, leaving a sense of calm. Brought me back here, which is a kind of annoying. I was gonna explore that place more, but here I am. There was, 2 nymphs left in this place. They are. Who even knows where they are in this place? Although they might be in the same exact places as they were in the original. I feel like some of them at least were. If not all of them. Which is interesting. Because that means if you can remember them, you could maybe get them all again without much trouble. But do I remember all of them? No way. No way, no how. You know, the only two people we haven't really seen are the philosopher guys here. Maybe they died. Possible they died. I still don't know if that one book is complete or not, but I haven't found anyone else, so I'm going to assume it is complete. I'm actually so early on the books right now that the wiki hasn't actually been updated at all with the book information. So I'm at the cutting edge. Thespius is also here. I didn't realize that. How... How are you in two places at once, sir? That's weird. That's weird to have him in two places. Although you can't talk to him in the other place. Maybe he's supposed to not be there. That's interesting.
Is it possible that Lord Finan and the others have failed?
Real interesting. Is that... No, Serena's glasses.
He's gone
Where
mad.
are...
Still laughing at it.
I'd probably just have to spend memory points to find them, honestly. Akima's a big place.
How much supplies do we have left?
Let's go back to the clouded. What's the... I think it was here. The Orus Pool. Yes, the Orus Pool. There was a nymph there, so... I know all the secrets under the sky. The line of people wanting to ask me questions could stretch from Memorial Palace to Castrum Kremnos. For a bit of peace and quiet, I had no choice but to hide. I don't believe that anyone could track me down here. What? Well, Bartolos tracked you down here. It's you, Bartolos. Spoken of you, so as a good friend, or yeah. You're not Bartolos? Am I Bartolos? Or am I not? I play tricks like Bartolos, so I am Bartolos, but Bartolos is too busy for games right now, so I am not Bartolos. That bug's nonsense affected my mind. You know how it goes. Insist you know everything, and you'll end up looking foolish. Anyway, I'm not Bartolos. I'm its projection. Yeah, I know. Not sure why we asked. It can create projections of itself. Just look at me, nearly identical in appearance, voice, and character. Its projection abilities must be impressive. The game's over, so here's your bug back. I do wonder if that's its pool of gold experience. It still brag about knowing everything. Knowledge knows no bounds. No, some know they know, some know they don't. Some don't know they know, and some don't know they don't know. But the most impressive are those who know they don't know. They don't know. Yeah, I've already made up made it as simple as possible, Camp. possibly trim it down more, you know? Find the knowing bug. It wasn't that hard. So there's that, and then there's the thing which requires finding the nymphs. So we're gonna go. We got the 2 side areas with floor as well. Yeah, there's a puzzle over there. There's Cavern of Corrosion with new relics. Oh boy. Warrior Goddess of Sun and Thunder increases speed by 6%. When the Memo Sprite or their wearer provides healing to the ally targets other than themselves, the wearer gains Gentle Rain, which lasts for 2 turns and can trigger only once per turn. While the wearer has Gentle Rain, speed is increased, and all ally crit damage is increased. I assume that's specific. I mean, that's specifically for Hyacine. She is the only Memo Sprite healer. Wave Strider Captain increases crit damage by 16%. When the wearer becomes a target of another ally's target's ability, gains 1 stack of help, stacking up to 2 turns. Or 2 times. If there are 2 stacks of help, when the wearer uses their ultimate, consumes all help to increase the attack by 48%. That's interesting. When the wearer becomes the target of another ally's ability, though. I'm not sure who that would be for, if anyone. Who does the game say it's for? They say it's for Hyacine. As well. And only Hyacine. I feel like the other one's probably the better one. A lot of spinning ones. They all have to...
Take a look.
Oh, there's 2
This
nymphs
is
there.
your genius in action.
That's crazy.
Is that it? I was expecting something.
Here to crash the party? Turn it up!
It's gone. I feel that flame. Let me go.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Two laser beams is crazy.
Ready to jam.
Never seen perfection before? Expand your thinking. Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. I don't have time for games. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Thought about getting more Herta Eidolons. Herta's on a rerun right now.
What I've got is leagues beyond.
Pretty good bracelet. And her first and second Eidolons are both really good, but also she already does so much damage. It's like, what's even the point? I mean, yeah, she could do even more damage, I guess, but once her ultimate goes off, she one-shots all these guys. I've always been a background figure, a mere supporting role, but when calamity strikes, does it really matter? Who's the lead and who's the extra? Survival demands unity, nothing else matters. At this point, I'm the hero of my own story. Are they all? They're all related, okay. This isn't some ordinary hammer forged by Jorios. This colossal weapon is woven from my master's very roots. A single blow to the head and wisdom will flood into you like an unstoppable tide, tempting as an S. Gosh, I'm in the middle of giving the Black Tide monsters a history lesson. Teaching without discrimination, that's one of my master's sacred teachings. I found a lot of myths, I feel like. Although I don't know where... I don't know where the person... the garment maker actually is. I cannot check how many more are left. Foolish beyond reach, foolish beyond reach, foolish beyond reach, foolish, untouchable thought. Foolish beyond reach. Of course, there's a nymph here that I have to fight to get.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Keep up!
It's coming. I feel that flame. Let me go.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
I also just don't know if I want to spend my jade and tickets for her to, or keep them for future characters. Cypher's next. Cypher, I don't know if I have use for her, but she is just a cool character.
Nice like a good, my friend. Indulge yourself.
I think after her is the Fate crossover, I believe, is coming out. Now I don't know anything about Fate, but
Never seen perfection before?
I believe one of the characters is a wind. Destruction wind, and I do need wind.
If I wait and open sesame. Curiosity. Endless.
Assuming they're good.
Nothing but a boy.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn it up!
Expand your thinking. Watch it grow.
Keep up!
Helpless as ever. Open sesame. Amazing. But then again, it's
Ah, good thing you got here in time. Another second later, and that monster would have had me for martyr sacrifice. With you around, I can finally breathe easy. You're welcome. Almost ran right by that chest. Alright, I think this place is bigger than I thought it was. This is the whole zone. I thought maybe it would be a smaller version because it got like destroyed or something. That does not seem to be the case. It's not the case. It's the whole zone. Means the garment maker could be anywhere. Probably if it's in the same spot, then it might be on the right side. Might be worth a check. All right. I feel like I've done a level like this one before. We both need to go down together. Actually, it only needs to stay on the yellow one. But it needs to end on the yellow. Well, hold on a second. That doesn't work. Now, wait a second. That's a problem. We're just gonna reset ourselves. Yeah, I need to be on the blue so that it can fall down. Huh. Which means it needs to, yeah, it needs to go over because it needs to fall. It needs to actually move that way. And then I fall there, perfect. Except I need to not move there. Or actually, that's not what I meant to happen, but it still worked out surprisingly. My other way would have worked still, for sure.
Oh, you want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself.
Also, where is that? That's like on another floor. Okay. This place is big. I'm gonna check over here just in case the garment maker. I just want to know where the garment maker is. That place is locked off. We can go down here. The cloud drift, the rain, the steams flow, river fades away, rising into vapor. The clouds drift, the rain, the steam fade. They just repeat the same thing over and over. So that's... okay, well, where does this take me? Oh, another nymph. My master once spoke on the olden days when those who dwelled in the sky rode winged beasts, cutting through storms and breaking past the clouds. Now, I've got wings too, so why shouldn't I count as a winged beast? No need to be afraid, I'll carry you to freedom myself. And this one is time? Okay. We're in this place again. I remember this place now. I didn't see the garment maker up there. Where where is it? Somewhere that's gonna require more exploration, that's for sure. Unless it's in here. Doesn't look like it. Wow, okay. That's on that floor 3, which I haven't been to at all. That's where a lot of stuff is. Floor 2 is the floor 1 is where the quest ends. It's interesting that it counts upwards instead of downwards. Like floor 1 I would think would be like basement, but it's not. You actually come in on floor 3. That prophecy tablet unlocks the loop back around. There's an elevator there. Which is blocked from the down, so I have to go down to floor 3. Come back up. Fascinating. Wild. Another nymph. A lot of these nymphs are pretty obvious, but there sure is a lot of them. I can't imagine there's more than 20, because they're usually... I don't think there's ever been more than 20. 1,000 years of solitude, and at last I've mastered the art of quantum speed reading. Let's put it to the test with this data stream. Wait a second, there's nothing here. The stream must have been cut off. I swear it's my fault. You'll have to believe me. timey stuff. Oh, come off. Funny, but also annoying. Yanis's passage, the passageways are already such a waste of time. Now I have to do Bartlow's 4 passageway as well? Come on. And it's you. Bartolus has spoken of you as its good friends, which means there'll be a trial here. Trials are no fun. I'm not fighting. I don't want to fight either, but Bartolus assigned me to test you. Can't be helped. Let's get this over with quickly so I can call it a day.
This song's for you. Keep up. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Confidence.
That's it.
Step up, let's. Nice like a good brew. Full-bodied. My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Open sesame.
In the mood for another
Curiosity
beating?
is an endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Helpless as ever. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Step
My
up!
goodness.
Pretty good crowd today.
Lived again. My goodness.
Turn it up.
Amazing. But then again,
Bartolus wasn't exaggerating. You're incredibly strong. You might even outclass the Day Thunder Knight, who once reigned supreme here. The Day Thunder Knight beat Aquila, but probably couldn't defeat Zagreus, which makes you a stronger one. Time for me to return to my original form. Alright, I solved Yanis's passage for you. It's ready to be used. No thanks necessary. I will thank you, though. That's incredibly nice of you. To not waste my time further. Alright, well, this is a dead end, except it's not a dead end. There's another side to it. I don't know how to get to, though. I guess activate the orb. Okay. I don't know why these walls were at one point not walls. That's like a reoccurring trend. They just built walls randomly. Actually, I didn't do a good once-over for any nymph back here, but Nah. Gotta make a heart. Not actually sure. Oh, this one works. I also like how this puzzle has hints. No other puzzle does, even though these are usually the easiest ones. Although this one's a bit tricky. Like you have to you have to cut out everything but the border. I also wish you could like change the layers so I don't have to keep unmoving. Like, I want to keep that there and then just like move around. Well, that's closer. Also, only the edges. It has to be like. How do you cut only the edge of the left and right out? That's another thought. So certain about. Oh, okay, okay, I'm on to something. Bam.
Pretty underwhelming.
That one was mostly kind of just trial and error. Kind of a bit of guessing. This chest is definitely a Bartolo's chest, right? Like they don't just put big chests like this out.
This thing?
Or they do.
What I've got is
Or they
legs.
do, and I'm just, you know, paranoid. Solve the puzzle and obtain the hidden chest in the celestial sector of the Cloud Edge Bastion Ruins. It wasn't really a puzzle, it was just a series of puzzles, I guess. Oh, there's one there. The very beginning, of course. And I can't get to it now.
Oh, you want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself.
A piercing roar, darkness swallowing the light. Before the Winterfolk Sky Fortress was lost to the storm, the same ominous signs appeared. Are we about to repeat the fate of the fallen celestial realms? Alright, I did all of that, and yet that did not lead me to floor 3. So, I guess floor 3 can only be accessed from the other side. So that was a waste of time. I mean, it wasn't a waste of time, I had to do it anyway, but I was kind of hoping to get to floor 3. My precious fan turbine shattered to pieces. Discrimination, slander, abandonment. It is truly the fate of the we rainfolk were born to suffer. You were created by Nestia. Oh right, living among them for so long, I guess I've got a little too into character. Yeah, so... Well, the other one's all the way over here, I guess. I have to go... Unless floor 3 is using... the light bridges? But I don't know if it is. Does floor 3 have... It does have an eye. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. I don't know how to control. Well, that didn't help me at all. Oh, we're still waiting for that thing to move up. My goodness, it takes forever. Does this only go down? Because we need to go up. What floor am I technically on now? It technically says I'm on floor 3. How does this work? Is this going down? Yeah, I don't want to go down. I'm gonna teleport. Floor 3 is what I'm on. Oh, the spear. I forgot about the spear. That's a whole other section right there. Wait. What? Huh? No, that's the same section. I just missed the spear, I guess. Well, that's floor 2. Wait, is that even... What floor is... That's on floor 3. How do I get there? What? This map is so confusing. What if I reset it? I don't think that helps with anything. I guess I just have to go over there and see what happens, and then see if that leads me to floor 3, or I'm missing something. Because there's an elevator. There's an elevator. That elevator has to take me what I thought is to floor 3. But I don't actually know. I think it is. I think it's floor 3. It's really annoying when they overlap the floors, and I just don't know. What if I navigate? Teleport me nearby to this thing. Ah, it took me over here. So the nearest navigation to that is on the right side. So the right side will somehow take me to floor 3. Yeah, so this is the way forward. Okay. Well, I'll figure that out in my own time. That is 3.3. And Honkai for a while. We got 3.4. So they've already started to talk about a little bit. I guess that'd probably be next month. Midway, late next month, some point about that. I don't know. But other than that, thank you all for watching. And until we meet again, may the sands of time treat you well.